killing of innocents for a political cause. By killing innocents, I mean civilians or off-duty policemen. By a political cause, I mean getting the intention to get those people to change their political behavior. Say, surrender a piece of territory that they're holding on to, or to otherwise change their form of government.
So the difficult problem that intellectuals struggle with and politicians struggle with is to craft a definition of terrorism which will be restricted to their terrorism against us, but will exclude our terrorism against them. And that really is a difficult problem.
America decides who is a terrorist and who is a freedom fighter. They consider the collaborators who came with them to Iraq and Afghanistan as heroes and legitimate rulers. But the resistance that wants to stop the killing, destruction, corruption, and occupation, they call them terrorists.
There is a number of erroneous statements that are often made by people in the media in the West. One is to say that not all Muslims are terrorists, we agree, but all terrorists are Muslims. This is a very misleading statement, and factually it is not correct. Muslims, even those who deviate from Islam, who committed acts of terror, were not the first to do it, nor the majority of people who got involved in this kind of operation.
Not just Muslims are terrorists. There are Christian terrorists, there are secular terrorists, there are Jewish terrorists, there are Muslim terrorists, there are Hindu terrorists, and of course there are many, many more of all of those people and all sorts of other people who are not terrorists. It's a very simplistic approach, I suppose, that I'm taking, but it would be quite wrong to ascribe the category of terrorist to any particular group at any point ever. That would be quite wrong.
Well, it's absurd to think that only Muslim people can be terrorists. Terrorism is not gender, it is not nationality, it is surely not religion. There are Christians who commit terrorist acts, there are Hindus who commit terrorist acts, there are Jews who commit terrorist acts. Terrorism, again, it has, its definition has nothing to do with those kinds of things.
I know we're outnumbered and we're outgunned. That doesn't mean we can't make a difference. So it's up to us to let people know that there is a fight on. A fight that we need them to join. Most of those soldiers down there, they don't want to be here. So we have to make it too hard and too difficult, too bloody for them to stay. When I was overseas, we were the good guys. We enforced order. Well, now, we're the bad guys. And we create chaos.
We're gonna fight. And we're gonna keep fighting because it's easier now. And we're used to it. The rest of you are gonna have a tougher choice. Because we're not gonna sell it to you. It's too ugly for that. But when you're fighting in your own backyard, when you're fighting for your family, it all hurts a little less. It makes a little more sense. Because for them, this is just a place. But for us, this is our home.